Well, hello. Did you miss me? Did you miss having me here? What's up, Noah and Preston and Green? It is indeed a live stream. But you seem to have already figured that out, Noah. Luna is in my lap, Preston. She is sitting. She's hanging out. I think she's annoyed at me because I keep getting up, and I'm going to get up again in like 10, 15 minutes because I have a loaf of sourdough in the oven that I'm going to pull out. My apartment smells like freshly baked sourdough. Just to make all of you jealous about that, just so you know. Your videos are cool. Stay awesome. Well, thank you, Stetson. I really appreciate that. It's very, very nice of you to say. You're awesome, too. You're indeed quite lay epic. How dare you get up for bread? Well, I can't just have it keep cooking until it catches on fire now, can I, Crab Man? I mean, that wouldn't be good. Why does Fear 1 run like as? I don't know. Maybe your computer is the problem. It's all your fault. I'm going to gaslight you into believing that. The developers never make mistakes. Optimization is not a developer problem. It's a you problem. You can, but you shouldn't. You guys realize if the bread catches fire, the apartment catches fire, Luna's in trouble too. I know you guys are worried about Luna because she's sitting all comfy and you don't want me to move for her sake. But I need to if I want to keep her safe. I'm on volume 22 on Golden Kamuy to watch your video. The manga is excellent. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. I'm really glad you're having a good time. And I look forward to hearing your thoughts on the video. The game is from 2005. I'm aware. Is that a PS4 I see? Where are you looking? There's a PS5 there and there's a PS4 there. And this is a Switch. Switch 1. I'm too poor to have a Switch 2. And by that I mean I just didn't care to buy one. Why not get her a flame-proof cat coat? It's basic cat rights. Luna, I have a harness for her that I have her wear when I'm traveling if she's with me. She doesn't like it. You think she would wear a flame-proof coat? I don't think she would. I don't think she'd put up with it. I'm doing just fine, Sleepy. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We're going to be playing some Outer Worlds, which Xbox sent me a code for. I have to disclose that, otherwise the FCC will come and kill me. And it's going to be great. I've been having a really nice time playing Outer Worlds 2. I've realized this year has been a very RPG heavy year for me. I've been playing a lot of RPGs, or at least games that are called RPGs. It's debatable whether or not Obsidian is an RPG. It's more of an RPG than Skyrim, at least, or Starfield. But Obsidian, The Witcher, Outer Worlds 2, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Starfield DLC, which I finally started playing yesterday. I might even be missing some. I feel like I might have played something else this year that I'm blanking on right now. I did play a bit of Outer Worlds 1 as well. Would you rather spend a day in Silent Hill or a day in Raccoon City from Resident Evil? None of the above. I just want to stay home. My dog Loki keeps trying to guilt trip me into giving him some avocado, and it's not working, but he is trying to. So you're giving me shit for not getting Luna a flame retardant coat, but you won't even give your dog a little sliver of avocado? Who are you to talk? Who are you to talk about how to treat an animal? Coming in here preaching your beliefs at me as if you are some moral authority. It's poisonous to him. He'll be fine. Don't worry about that. He'll be fine. You're worrying over nothing. Well, anyway, let's play some Outer Worlds 2, why don't we? It'll be fun. Last time I streamed this, we got the third follower, actually, Inez. And now we're going to be working on her companion quest, which involves killing a skeleton crabble, who I'm starting to think, based on the description I've seen, might not actually be a skeleton, but in fact just like a very pale crabble. And honestly, I'll be a bit disappointed if it's not a skeleton. I want to fight a skeleton crab. And if I don't get to fight a skeleton crab, I'm gonna give this a not recommend on Steam and say they lied about crabs.
All right, that new game smells wearing off. Let's just get down to business.
Fair enough, Moon Man. Fair enough. How would you say this game compares to Fallout New Vegas? Is it similar to Fallout New Vegas Freedom? It's unfortunately been too long since I last played Fallout New Vegas for me to really answer that question. I don't remember Fallout New Vegas well enough.
Why, thank you kindly, outside.
It's a fun game. That's all that really matters to me. Great to be here in the stream of the game that propagandizes you with radio, just like real life. Couldn't be happier about it. Security got him. Okay, so the Raptidon matriarch is down here, and the crab is down here. Let's fast forward to the bridge, and we'll start with the Raptidon. My brain thinks of a different thing when I hear the name Moon Man. Man, pour one out for my boy Moon Man.
To what do we owe the pleasure?
I killed everybody in your camp and you have no way to stop me. I have permission to be here. Suck me off. See this pile of goo on the ground? That was your friend. I did that. But you'll never know. You'll never know. You'll never know where the pile of goo came from or where your friend went. And neither will their family. His mother will never know what happened to him. And you have to live with that. You're gonna have to explain to your mama, or to his mama, how you let her son die, but you have no idea what happened to him because all you found in his place was a pile of goo. Wait, you let that lady live, Goofy? I could probably kill her now. I let her live before because I couldn't one-shot her with a stealth attack. I could probably take her now with my 100% buffed stealth damage flaw. Which doesn't really sound like much of a flaw when you think about it. But I do lose a lot of health. Yeah, I could kill her now. Don't. I was joking. I mean, there's not really a lot of reason to leave her alive. She's got a quest and all, but I think I've technically failed the quest.
I thank you once again for your judicious actions. Now I may continue serving the Protectorate faithfully.
I can't even talk to her anymore, and it seems like she thinks I did her quest, so...
At least nobody else is going to be strung up.
She's my wife, leave her alone. Well, guess what? Your wife, goo, she's been turned into goo. And you'll never be able to reconstitute her. She's like a million-piece jigsaw puzzle. You'll never solve it. I'll be coming for you. That was a hate crime. It wasn't a hate crime. It was a goo crime. It's very different. I guess I just got to run out into the wilds here. There's no roads that lead to where I need to go here. What's this? Is this a satellite or something? Protectorate sky mines. He's survived its fall back to Paradise Island. Its exterior is pitted and scarred, but its core still hums with energy. The valuable inner workings can be disassembled for value parts by steady and skilled hand that I don't have. I'll be right back. I have to grab some bread out of the oven.
prudence dictates, sit back and leave the thinking to us. This is everyone's neighbor Prudence on Protectorate-sanctioned wireless. Hark, your unneeded reminder that the system provides for your every need. Not just an abundance of nourishment, but also power. Consider the Protectorate wind tower.
Forgot I gotta grab my phone so I can take a picture of my loaf of bread. Look on the Discord in Bread in 2 months if you want to see it.
The Sovereign. It generates unlimited electrical current to our flawless facilities, such as the Vox Relay communications platform. Far more energy than the Vox requires. Much is held in reserve. How foolish of the corporatist invaders to think they stand a chance against such technology. Surely this proves the superiority of our system.
Well then, moving on.
As Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources, our station presents a profusion of pleasing melodies, like this one.
Here at the end of it all, it was worth it. No hesitation, no indecision. Taking my final breath in the name of it. My sacrifice for the matriarch's vision. Embracing mortality tests my morality. Sure, the paradigm's
That was most definitely a hate crime. It was a goo crime. You attacked her because her views on toilet paper needs to be subsidized by the government. I attacked her because she was the only one left. All right, you guys are going to hate me for this, but in 10 minutes, I have to get up and put another loaf of bread in the oven. So, sorry, this is going to be a pause-heavy stream for the first, like, half an hour. It's a banger song. A lot of the radio songs in this are pretty epic. How you doing today, Booster? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. Ooh, there's a bunch of random junk out in the woods. I know there are enemies around here, but I can't see them yet. Someone there. Can I get him with my rifle? When did I get this? What is this? Big red button. 5% critical hit chance. Critical hits from this weapon stun automax is a 120-second cooldown, which decreases with your hack skill. That's interesting. I think my silenced rifle has more. It's 18 plus 560% damage for a stealth attack. That brings us up to 99. No, that's bad, not math. I put the wrong number in. Hang on a second. 18, not 15. That's 118 compared to 36 plus 310%. 147. Okay, so this thing's going to do more damage, but it'll make more sound too. But out here in the wild, it shouldn't really matter. Can I take this little fella down? No, I can't. Whatever, I can do a lot of damage. How did I do no damage? Are reps not very weak to that type of ammo? There's a lot of you bastards, huh? I'm about to end you, little boys. You poor bastards. You don't have anything to worry about, dude. Oh, Jesus. Okay, he's shooting me through the gate. Ah!
Medkit coming your way.
Medkit. I know you ain't done. Come back. You hit the tree? Did I? Damn. According to my PS5, I'm 74% of the way through the game. That either means the game is quite short or you've been quite engaged by it. Maybe a combination of both. Quit running around and get smacked with my stick, man.
Little pick me up for you.
You can stay in there, man. We're not even in there. No, leave him alone.
And give me
I mean, you can shoot him if you want, but like, we're not going in there.
the abdominal cramping.
You're at the 94.
Little column A, little column B.
Halfway done. Take a breath and hold it for 67 seconds. Average duration of a harsh bronzing in the even zone. Don't you die on me now. What would your neighbors think?
Okay, I think that's enough toughening exertions
come any
for
closer.
now. Return to your duty, subjects. Sore but proud of a
Oh,
What's that noise?
done well. When
hang on.
strong,
Is it something I chose to do coming back up? Yeah, that guy looks familiar. How you doing?
Thank you for saving me. From what Briggs has told me, that's two we owe you now.
Do I know this guy? Let's try to stay out of trouble from now on.
Of course. Sorry to have been a burden. Please take these with you by way of a thank you and as an apology for being such a burden.
All right, Max, so when do we get the video where we cook all the Outer Worlds food? I don't know if there's enough preservatives commercially or publicly available for me to create this food.
You've saved me twice now. If there's anything
Did I save them from the Raptidons?
You've but to inform me.
You can act as bait. Not a problem.
It's
Just
not
glad
much,
you're safe.
but please take this with you.
They both gave me money. Legends. What's up, Ike? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. Is there a creature right here? There sure is.
Liquidate 'em.
That was a close one. Thank the Sovereign.
Close for whom exactly?
Let this log serve as a record of the fact that Sentry's first-class Briggs and Jakes are both still loyal to the Protectorate and the Sovereign, despite their acts of desertion. The mental state of Brigadier Montelli has been rapidly
This game is
degrading
good.
over the past few
Rise
months,
Samex.
and the Vox relay station is no longer safe for even the most loyal subjects. Initially, we assumed he was simply being overly cautious by increasing base security beyond the standards that are required by regulations. Unnecessary, but commendable. This quickly devolved into lashing out, seemingly at
I don't
random.
see any creatures.
Finally, he started purging the traitors from our ranks. Any infraction, real or imagined, is now seen as an act of treason and deemed grounds for immediate execution.
Are you kidding?
We could no longer live under the abuse of the paradigm. This may make us traitors. in the
Apparently,
eyes
me
of our superiors.
jumping on that ledge was enough to alert every enemy in the vicinity. Get him, Inez! Kick his ass! You were pretty close to that Raptidon. I don't know about that. I made it better than one. It's a lot better than one, I'd say. I tried to give one a playthrough earlier this year, and for the second time, kind of bounced off of it fairly This one I'm much more into. They really listened to a lot of the criticism from the first game and made some big improvements to it. So if this is a game you're interested in, I'd say give it a look. What's up, Andres? I think I just gave an answer to your question. How you doing today, brother? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Man, this place is fucking dingy. Is this a dead end? Are they both dead ends? Did I find a dead end hole? Do you think it's easy for me? I don't know what you're referring to. Something I must have said within the past couple minutes. Okay, so the matriarch must be in a different hole then. I haven't found the matriarch's hole just yet. I guess I did save these guys. They were kind of stuck between one nest of Raptidons and another. Let's see. Oh, I'm actually not even really close to it. The map does not display the mountains in the area, which makes things a little difficult. It looks like I might have better luck going the other way around. Okay, you guys got to give me 1 minute. I have to go. My oven is ready, heating up again. I need to go and stick a loaf of bread in the oven, and it's going to take me just a minute. I'll be right back. Remember, bread pics on the Discord. You didn't forget to mute. I never mute when I get up. If I ever get up to piss and you turn up the volume, you'll probably hear it. Is he still picking the bread out of the oven or what? No, I was putting a new loaf in. I have to get up in 20 minutes to pull the lid off of the Dutch oven. Sorry, I forgot to turn the radio back on for you guys before I left. This map does not accurately reflect the mountains, man. I feel like this is supposed to be a mountain. No, I guess there is an elevation map here. So maybe I can go like the long way around this way, because this is all high spots here. This is all mountain. So I think I have to go the long way around the way I was going before. Can you go pee now then? No, I won't. And don't ever ask me that again. Especially don't ask me to please do that. What was the weapon wheel button? It was middle mouse, right? Okay, good. I don't like using the hotkeys to swap between items because I feel like I'm going to press the wrong key and hot swap to the wrong thing. Here we go. I didn't see the hole that led through the mountain on the map. Is being polite, Mac? Would you prefer they demand you pee? No, I prefer it. I prefer that the request didn't come up at all. My bad, it didn't make you feel uncomfortable. You didn't. You didn't. You're good. Don't worry. I'm just goofing off. Just being a silly little guy. There's a lot of creatures up this way. Oh yeah, a lot of creatures. But not for long. I'm gonna take them out. Just please tell you that you mute if you should. Did you mean tell me? Because no, I don't. I very rarely, if at all, mute my stream. I really need to like... I need that third weapon slot. There's two things I need, right? I need that third weapon slot. And I need to get to a point that I can stealth kill with one shot. Huh? What? But... Okay, I guess we're just going whole on this. Oh, I am injured. She's right. Ah! Oh! Oh, they got me. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't understand why I triggered every enemy just now. I used a silenced gun and I got a stealth kill, so I don't know what just happened. Was it because one of them was detecting me when I shot? Is that what happened? I would just stay on the rifle. I would if I just had more rounds. What difficulty are you on by chance? I'm on normal. Did I already go through this cave? No, this is a different... No, this is this way. This is the boys. Couple of boys by some rocks. Y'all ever hang out in the rocks with your homies? Actually, I think those two are fucking, which is cool for them. So I remember him saying that he was worried about his partner. But still, you know, the person you're fucking can still be your homie. In fact, I think in an ideal relationship, they are. Maybe they saw the body and noticed you have to go on alert. You might be onto something. Maybe there's more depth to this stealth system than I imagined. A corpse for little old me. Have you recruited all the companions? I don't really understand the hate that the companions are getting in this game. Are the companions getting hate? I like them so far. The only one I don't really like is Valerie, because I'm inclined to dislike clankers, I guess. I just don't like... I don't really love robot speech. It's just kind of tiring to listen to, and that's not Valerie's fault. That's just a problem I have with all clankers. But I like Niles a lot, and Inez is an interesting person. I'd say I don't know them well enough to, like, make a final decision on them, but... It's one of the criticisms of the game. I feel like the companions in this one are much better than the companions in the last one. Not to say that I even disliked the companions in the last one. I liked Pia. I thought she was an interesting girl. Wrong tool. Okay, this time I got away with it, but they might notice the body. Because I didn't get a chance to turn it into goo. Okay, guys. We're stealth archering. I got another flaw. Over-prepared. Missing only a shot or two doesn't matter. You've already reloaded. If you ever let a weapon run out of ammo, you'll deal less damage for a short time, but all your guns now hold more ammo. So hang on. I have plus 50% magazine size, but minus 40% damage for 8 seconds after a weapon's magazine hits empty. That is an interesting choice, because I do tend to reload a lot. I think I might take this one. Just from the one stream I saw, I was really enjoying the depth the companions have. Like, they feel real in a novel way. Yeah, they feel very believable. I like the writing of them. The only two companions I liked were Parvati and Ellie. Ellie, yeah, I liked Ellie too. But I didn't like the like baseball kid. I didn't get to know Vic or Max that well. The robot was another clanker. I'm really upset that I didn't take this flaw. I think I'm going to take it. I reload so often and I don't really use automatic weapons, so this ought to be pretty easy to manage. That's 2 flaws I have now. Hang on, I got another flaw. I have the flawed flaw. Life hasn't been easy for you, but you've learned to power through any of your disadvantages and come out better for it. This flaw drastically changes the experience and is not recommended for your first playthrough. Flaws must be accepted, but you gain an extra perk point every 5 levels. This bonus is retroactive. I don't think so. I don't think so. No, they're right. I don't think I can do this for a first playthrough. The all flaws playthrough would be great for a second playthrough. But I think I'll skip this one. Oh, that one's going to find a body in a minute. Yep, that's not good. I could try to do something like this. There! No harm, no foul. Cover not blown. How many shots did I shoot just now? I guess I hadn't reloaded in a while. I got an achievement for turning corpses into goo. Oh, hell yeah, come on. This is your karma for pointing out the flaws of the anime you've criticized. So there's a big fellow over here who I do want to kill. But probably not until after I've killed all the rest. I can get a good amount of damage on it with a stealth hit with my bat. Oh, there's another Colossus over here. Okay, we'll get to him in a minute. I don't think there's any more in this area.
It's challenging us.
I'm more curious about the red bubble that just showed up next to us. There's 2 of them here. I can get one, but not the other. Are they sleeping? They are sleeping. Well, then I ought to be able to get in here and take them out.
Let me handle this.
Oh shit, did we trigger the other 2? I think we did. Well, not a problem. Everything's fine. This will be good. You ain't gonna last long, buddy. I'm gonna take you out the old-fashioned way. Check it out, pussy. What do you think about that, huh? Oh. Oh.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Finish up. Damn it. Why am I blinded? Someone spewing gas at me? Inez really said, watch yourself and stealth, all that, and then said, let me get this one with God's loudest gun. Okay, so that was all the toughies. There's got to be some more corpses around here that I can loot. I knew it. I see one right over there. Come here. Give me what you got, pussy. Lucky Spratfoot. Nice. Mutilated monster feet. Chat, have you ever heard of cat huffing? Look it up. Is that something Star is doing right now? How lucky could that sprite have been? Yeah, its foot got mutilated. I'm sensing some false advertising. Think I can sneak through here? Well, there's a lot of fuckers down there, let me tell you. can't get them. Well, I can get them, I just can't kill them.
Raptidons are ever malleable. Eden doesn't want them around and they don't belong here. But they sure carved out a place for themselves. I can respect that.
Respect them as they die. Just realized you breathed in gas when you want to heal. It's the second time gas has been brought up in an Outer Worlds 2 stream. Alright, check this out, chat. I'm gonna riz them up. Oh shit, I missed. Hang on. Nope, it's chill. It's not chill, actually. It's not chill at all. Get smacked! Where are you going? Where is he going? Is he just going to, like, call the rest of the team? Oh, yeah, I think so. I think that's probably not good for me. Why do I have the goo equipped right now? I like the goo normally, but I don't need it right now.
Lay low, Commander. Medic's order.
Medic's order? Heal me! Can I just, like, tell her to heal me?
The Protectorate got a difference in opinion. The Protectorate believe they can't be bloodied. We think otherwise. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
Guess not. I just realized you breathe in gas when you want to heal, which is making sense why it's toxic. It's not toxic, it helps me. No, it's not not cats don't do it. Is it when you huff in your cat? Non-cat owners might not know what that means, but the rest of us will. Have I found more mods for my inhaler yet? No, I haven't. Okay, so there's 2 more gadgets I'm missing, and then 2 others in a separate category? Interesting. Oh, I didn't... Hang on, I didn't mean to go for third person. I don't know how do I go back? Z? What button did I press to do that? Third person. Change perspective. Perspective is you. Did I even press you? How the hell did I do that? How's the lore? Pretty good so far. I like the Protectorate as a faction. I think they're interesting, and I like the dichotomy between the Protectorate and the Anti's Choice, where they're just two completely different extremes, and they're both bad, but in different ways.
Keep howling. We're coming for you.
Keep howling. We're coming. Is that shit? I just pulled a watch out of that shit. Someone's missing their Rolex. Someone living out of this cave? I think this dude was living out of this cave, skinning raptidons, and then just one day didn't make it back. How do you feel about math, Mac? It was never my strong suit. I didn't really like it in school. I don't feel like I have a good mind for equations. I'm more of a make stupid meme type of person. Can I fit in between these? No, I don't think I can. That looks like an arena of sorts. it just you? No, there's a couple of them in here. If this guy would like turn around or something, I could maybe try to stealth something. Oh, there's one up there too, though. Which means I am unlikely to pull this off. However, it's not impossible. This one's patrolling around. I gotta wait for him to like go back to that little spot. Because then I'll just have one less to deal with. There's a wasp in my bedroom and I've lost sight of it for at least an hour. That means it's time for it to breed and fill your house with bees. I lost my mathematician abilities when someone decided to add letters to numbers. Psycho. Oh crap. It's an understandable event. There's another one over here. I can probably get that one without alerting everybody else, right? And there's shit on the floor. Yeah. That's one more I don't gotta deal with. This little bastard, he had a spot where I could definitely get him, but he won't go to it. I think, you know, I mean, it's not like new information at all, but obviously like everybody just has different brains and different things that they pick up on well. And I just never picked up on math that well. I picked on I picked up on stuff like science, chemistry, and making stupid video more easily. That's dangerous. I do have a noisemaker, but I don't think that's going to help me much in this exact scenario. Okay, alright, time to go. That one's down. Now we just got the big boy. I'm ready to hit him with a stick. No one else. It's just you. Sorry, Inez. Ow.
Back in business.
Matriarch's here? Like now?
See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention.
You seem pretty proud of yourself.
Hey, if I don't celebrate my own stroke of genius, who will?
See,
I'm
she
just happy
gets
my
it.
acquaintance with these creatures counted for something. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular extract.
I didn't
in my
hit
travels.
anything, you guys. Quit
Should do
lying.
the trick. A matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals.
I think the sounds of gunshots and death snarls would be enough to clue her in.
Old girl's apparently a very deep sleeper. Any other questions, or are you ready to meet this matriarch?
What's the ledge on her armor for? Are you talking about this? I assume it's like extra neck protection. Can I like tell her to wait a minute?
All right.
Do we have to do this right
Let's
now?
do this.
Oh shit. She's just... Oh shit. Yeah, she's just getting into it. Oh shit, another one. Fuck. Oh, I'm dying. Drug crash? I only used it once. While crashing, the inhaler is disabled, preventing you from healing further. To prevent cat crashes, ensure you're watching your toxicity closely. Fuck. I must have gotten toxicity from the Raptidon or something. Maybe that spit they spit is toxic. You, Inez, get down there. This is your fight, man. Get in there and fuck it up. Oh! And I should have healed before I went in this cave. Yep. I would put minifigs there. Mac, one hit of the drug fills your toxicity to 8%. But was I already full at all? I don't think I was.
Remains? There's sign. Matriarchs lose their
Oh, I guess I
appetite
did it
when they're on
right
the
before
verge
she
of
showed
going into a
up.
State of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one. Hey, you know how a matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority.
Can I tell her to wait like a minute so I can like heal?
Well, any other questions, or are you ready to meet this?
Since you'll get started
I'm
anyway.
eager, so sue me. Except maybe don't. I ain't got so much as 50 bits to my name. All right, let's do this.
Just a minute, like a minute. Okay, I ate food this time, which should help. I'm gonna try to take care of this one first so I don't have to worry about it. Fuck. Ow, 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 god damn it. I'm trying to run around, but it didn't work out. Okay. Where's the other one? I want to take care of the other one first. Are you running away? You coward! Come here and fucking fight me! Shit. Ow. Stop fucking running around! Oh god, it spawned another one. Okay, I guess killing that one is pointless because it'll just spawn more. Where's its head? I think it spawned several more. Jesus! Oh, crap. That leads out of the cave, I imagine. Fuck! I was hoping I wouldn't crash from that, but I did. Get my stick out. Let me hit it with the stick. Mama's coming for me. I can hear you spitting. Ah! Hang on, I gotta pull the lid off my Dutch oven. This is cannot wait. I'll be right back. Can you leave? This seems overtuned. Well, it's supposed to be hard. It's like a world boss. Mack's supposed to have another companion with him. I mean, I could. I really have to. Oh, crap. Do I have... Let me think about weapons that I have on me. First of all, I need to, like, heal with food before she talks to me. And then hit my inventory. That's not gonna work out.
You know, a matriarch with 3 full stomachs. All right.
What other weapons do I have? I don't really want to use this gun because I don't have that many short rounds. I could try use. Well, I'm not built for shotguns. Is the thing. I do have that rattler. Let's find out how effective this thing is. Actually, well, no, I do need my stick. This companion is the only one that doesn't have an ability until you complete this quest. It's true, she sure doesn't. Stop loading! Shoot the gun! Lost so much health already. Okay, we're almost through the yellow part of her health bar. I can't help you right now. I'm busy dealing with my own shit, man. I don't know how to revive her. I didn't see a button prompt. I've never revived him before. Let's heal. Fucking, I'm getting stuck on the geography. That takes way too long. I can't help you. You're fucked, kid. I'm getting swarmed by rats. Okay, big one's down. Can you fuck off, man? Yeah, I know, but I had no choice. What do you... Why didn't the gun fire? Oh, you motherfuckers. Get the fuck out of the way! Oh no. Christ, how many of these things did it spawn? No, 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 no.
Back in business. Looks like a fight.
No, motherfuckers, get out of here.
Little pick-me-up for you.
Thank you. Ow, motherfucker, you ruined my pick-me-up. And I drug crashed by accident because I pressed the wrong fucking button. It's a skill-based game, chat. All of you saying I need an extra companion or I should come back, you don't know what you're on about. Sounds like things are a little stressful. Not anymore. We figured it out.
We should harvest a limb from the matriarch while the body's still warm. That's the limb. Bring it here, would ya?
I'll bring it here in a minute, okay? Upgrade box. Don't mind if I do. Alright, now I gotta fight the skeleton crab, which based on how difficult this was, will probably not be very easy. Max says upgrade box like Jack Black says octagon. Octagon! Is this a entrance to something? Oh, yeah, it's the Vox relay. There's the grate, I guess.
We pulled a good harvest. Doc Tinsley's going to be pleased. But if we could hunt for the other beast before bringing this specimen back to her, I'd be much obliged.
No problem. I want to fight the skeleton crab too. Don't worry about it. Where did all my compact rounds go? I'm down to 100 compacts round. Man, the ammo economy in this game can be rough sometimes. I don't have a lot of fucking ammo at this point. Hopefully all the enemies don't respawn the next time I come back here, but at least I won't have to deal with the boss, probably. Let's take a quick hop over to town, methinks. Where was that big robot I wanted to kill? I keep forgetting. It was in Westport. That's where he was. Well, if I happen to be in that area again, I will murder him, but... I'm always starting for short rounds. I'm starting for compact rounds, which so far have been like the most common form of round. I got to work on crafting or get Niles to do it for me, I guess.
Hell, I've stood this post so many times I can do it in my sleep.
Do I have anything in my inventory that's really... I need to get rid of all this shit in my inventory. But I don't know, like, is it better for me to just break it all down or sell it? Like, I mean, it really doesn't seem like selling is worth it. Like, when I've got $8,000 and selling a piece of clothing is only worth 40 bucks. This one could be worth selling, I guess, but I like it, so I don't want to sell it. Same with the guns, like, they're not worth that much money, so it seems like the game is pushing you to just break them down. And considering, like, crafting ammo is a thing, it does feel like that's the right choice. Break them down, make more ammo. Because my other option is to sell them and buy ammo, and it feels like that's less efficient. Do you have any shells recipe, shock rod recipe? Give me both of those.
Welcome. How can I improve your day the Auntie's way?
Short round, the kid from Indiana Jones that's now an Oscar winner. You're gonna eat that guy? Yes, of course.
They say, a bit spent today is a bullet fired tomorrow.
Do you have any recipes I might want? Plasma barrel, advanced mag, plasma barrel, sawed-off barrel.
Essential listening for all subjects. It is the duty of every...
Welcome. See anything you like?
At peak efficiency at all times.
Is this...
The paradigm requires
Oh my god, this vending machine is just full of mods. I need, like, silencing mods. That's what I really need.
The advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
The mental refreshment process increases
Frostblade.
stifles undue
That sounds sick.
stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Why am I getting a phone call from Moscow, Indiana? This might be important. Let me mute. Chat, it was a scam call. You might be wondering, how did I not know it was going to be a scam call? It's because I happen to be trying to get calls from the Midwest right now for work, so I had to try.
Report them for mental refreshment post-haste.
I have not seen the Chanceman movie yet. I'm going to go see it tomorrow.
It's the law. Next up.
Silenced revolver would be good.
While you solemnly reflect on your sworn duty
Light pistol silencer. Well, actually, light pistol silencer kind of probably sucks because the damage is not good enough. What I need is like a really strong gun. If I take the rifle silencer, could I put that on that one really nice rifle I have? This is like every gun mod. I think that one rifle that I have, this one, it has a mod slot. Is it a mod slot that I can put a silencer in? They did add a radio. It's kind of huge, isn't it? It's kind of a big deal. I don't know. So there's an add-on mod slot and an optic mod slot. The silencer mod, what slot is that occupying? I don't think I could put a silencer on this gun, could I? You get a silencer for the Rattler. Okay, so I think, is the silencer, what kind of slot does a silencer occupy?
It's an honor and a gift. What I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause.
Mods.
Purpose in life, a glorious death. Blown up by a mine. A fine way to go among many ways to die. Electroshock.
Silencer lowers your damage the same as elemental mods, but it makes up for it with the huge sneak damage bonus. That's what I'm going for here.
Force trauma, decapitated.
I could give this one explosive rounds.
List of life-giving opportunities.
That would not help me though. What's up, Jay? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Guys, Jay has a new video that's popping off. You should go check it out if you're interested. Let me just, I'm going to quick save. It's cheap, but I'm going to quick save, buy the silencer mod, and then see if I can put it in the open slot that I have. I would need to craft it first, which I might not even be able to do. Oh, no, I can. I can. The comment's been hell, bruh. Has it not had a very warm reception? I don't think I can put the silencer on this one. I can't. It must be a barrel mod. Okay, yeah, it's a barrel mod, so let's reload. Because if I can't put it on that gun, then I already have a gun with a silencer that I want to use, so. Could I can't remove this mod, right? I'm not sure where it is in the timeline. I assume this game takes place after 1, but it's in a different it's in a different system, so it could be. You know, no, it's 100% after 1 because it's after the Auntie's Choice and Auntie Cleo and Spacer's Choice merger, so it is after. But story-wise, I don't believe. Story-wise, I don't believe it has anything really to do with the first game. I'm not used to this kind of response yet. That's all. It's been 50-50 for the most part. Try not to let it get you down. I've been there. Believe me. You just gotta remember that most people on the internet have no goddamn clue what they're talking about and are probably stupid and gay. Gay derogatorily as opposed to gay positively, of which there's difference, you know.
Our fearless team of culinary commandos employed dragoon automechanicals to overcome the creatures.
I can put
their dense carapace, then scoop
blast-proof defenses.
Inside, so you don't have to.
It's higher in protein and lower in calories than beef, so a responsible way to stay healthy for the Protectorate. And now one no longer has to fret about being trampled or clawed into
I say
perilous indulgence crapple cakes. Doing your duty for society has never been.
If I'm gonna put a silencer on a different gun, I don't want it to be a gun that also uses short rounds, because if that's the case, I can just use my rifle. At the same time, putting a silencer on the pistol, it's not going to do enough damage. I don't think a revolver will either. And the revolver uses short rounds. Biomass pistol is definitely not going to do enough damage. I guess I just need to keep blasting my stealth damage until I get to a point that guns can one-shot. Sometimes they can, mostly lesser enemies. But I'm still relying really heavily on melee stealth damage. Laudatory is the antonym for derogatory to add to your lexicon. Thanks, Skippy. I appreciate that. There's gay, where you're an epic person who is awesome and you fuck people of the same sex or of different sexes. Catch-all term for LGBTQ plus individuals. That gay is epic. And then there's gay for YouTube commenters. And that gay is, well, I mean, they're gay, you know? All right, so I wish. kind of wish... Is that the only sort options I have? I feel like I need better sort options. Okay, I'm never going to use this hibernation helmet, I don't think. Can I, like, select a bunch to break down all at once instead of doing it one at a time? I guess it doesn't really matter. I've got a better light pistol than this. I've got better light revolvers than this. I'll keep one of these helmets. No, I'll keep the infantry cap. The infantry cap is more stylish. I don't know if wearing light armor is doing me anything good right now. I'm just assuming that light armor is better for stealth and will make less noise. I have a lot of these, don't I? So I'll keep one of the revolvers. Probably this one would be better than this one. It's less damage, but it's got shock damage. I don't know, this revolver kind of looks like it wouldn't be that great compared to just a regular revolver. Because the shock damage takes its overall damage down. Which, you know, the shock damage is nice, but what if they're resistant to it? And we'll keep this shock machine gun. There's only one of these rifles that I want to keep. I could try to get other mods to make my silenced rifles deal more damage from stealth. I think I'm gonna hold on to the... I don't want to keep this rifle, this revolver as much.
Listening for all subjects. Special update. Everything has been found to be splendid.
Whoa, guys, everything is chill.
Sleep soundly, knowing you are safe at all times from malingerers of our fair Eden. Even our most capable...
They added a lot more weapons. I heard that criticism for sure. So now I could craft some more short rounds. Quite a few more. 3 stacks ought to do me for a while. And then how about compact rounds? They don't take a lot of black powder, but they take a shit ton of scrap metal. Alright, I need to pull the lid off my Dutch oven. I'll be right back. I already did that actually. I'm pulling the bread out of the oven. Looking bread in 2 months if you want to see what it looks like.
Reflect on your sworn duty to our idyllic society.
I'm back. I'm gonna pull up a picture of this bread for you guys because this might be the best bread I've made yet. Just visually, at least. I think it's probably the sexiest bread I've got.
This is Protectorate sanctioned wireless.
Look at that. That's a sexy loaf right there.
Punctuated by acceptable music.
Damn. Damn, that's a nice looking loaf of bread. That's some sourdough right there, boy. Ooh, look at the way it's spread open. Damn. That's a good loaf right there. What's up with the legally distinct crusty crab theme? It's called propaganda and we love it.
Under the explicit direction of the sovereign, and as such reflects his excessively high standards.
So let's see if I can find maybe like an optics mod for the rifle, which would boost stealth damage. I'm just gonna, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna quick save again. Because I thought that the sight on this, on my pistol made my stealth deal more damage. So let's take the 1.5 magnification. No, this one increases weak spot damage. So let's take the 1.25 times hologram sight. Give me that. And then we can see if we can find prism sight. Increases weak spot damage and reduces weapon sway. Fuck, I should have bought that one instead. Reload. How you doing, Neo? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. Can I... Okay, with name, we can actually take a look at all the rifle mods at once. Charged burst can now be charged when firing, shooting multiple shots in a burst. Base damage is reduced and holding down the trigger modifies the number of shots fired. Would that be good for stealth? If I use a charged burst on an enemy? Would all of those shots have a stealth bonus? Well, we gotta take the prism sight, I think, for sure. And then we can try the charged burst as well. It's very expensive. Prisma sight. And charged burst. Now let's take my silenced rifle and add the charged burst. Hang on, I should take a look to see how it changes it, how it modifies it. So it deals 18 damage right now. The charged burst reduces its overall damage. Stealth multiplier doesn't go down though. I'm thinking like the problem I'm having is it often requires multiple shots to take an enemy down from stealth with this gun. If I can just charge shot multiple rounds into their skull, that might deal with it. At the cost of more ammo, obviously. Let's just start with the prism sight. Let's just start with that. I can favorite guns. Hang on. I didn't realize this at first. Okay, if I favorite a gun, it'll pop up more easily on my list. That's perfect. This is 2 times magnification? Doesn't feel like it. I need that 3rd weapon slot. That's what I need. All right, let's go after our ghost crab. Skeleton crab. Let's also switch radio stations. I think I like Free Arcadia better. There's songs are more my tune on that one. I would say like vibes wise, Wireless Free Arcadia is more like 20s, 30s, 40s type of what is it, like crooner music? Not crooner, that's wrong. Anyway, whereas Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless is more like North Korean propaganda.
Inflammation, night sweats, flatulation, lumbago, mild
Lumbago.
scrumpox, general
I should talk to this guy.
Blood in the talent pool around here with these Protectorate defectors.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success.
Then how'd you fuck it up?
Like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
No, I'm not a buffoon like you. My last mission left a rift in space and cast me floating adrift in the void for a decade.
So you can understand my situation then. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
Maybe, for the right cost. You need help with.
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield?
The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
I should do a pretty convincing impression of Rapton mating call. Want to hear?
Not particularly. Already have plenty of nightmares about them.
Oh, come on. Let me do it. You'll love it.
Scrambles my gray matter. I can't imagine setting foot in Spire Grove, even though it might mean losing a chance to acquire the prize of a lifetime. You see, my partner there unearthed an unexploited Protectorate technology. Wouldn't go into details, but promised it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division informs it is now offering the Pen Pharmacon 5 walk-in industrial microwave. Originally developed for
Sounds like a jerk. How'd you rope him in?
Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
Man, you suck. I'll help you out free of charge. You could probably work out some solution.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Well, all right.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed upon schematics.
I'm gonna light on details about what these schematics are for.
The truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably
So how do you know
something straight
you're
out
not
of an
getting
Aether Wave
scammed?
serial.
You think you're
Edible
scamming him, but what are the chances
specs,
you're
matter
getting scammed?
translocation? It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
Or he's selling you down the river. Where's Spire Grove?
Broke down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
Consider it
All
done.
right then, don't let me keep you.
I'm not gonna talk to this guy again for 30 hours. How do you feel about Halo Campaign Evolved? Interested at all? Not really, but I'm not really a Halo guy. I don't know if Halo fans are excited about it. But I hope they're satisfied when it comes out. So is that's the spire there? I'm not trying to do that right now. I want to kill the crab. Let me keep my rifle out for now. I've got a fair amount of ammo for it at this point. You know, now that I think about it, like the amount of ammo that I was able to craft with those crafting materials, like they do take a lot of crafting materials, but 100 bullets lasts a while if you're not, like, using a machine gun. That ought to last me a while. I'm hearing creatures. I'm hearing creatures out in the woods. I see crab. I'm not gonna be able to kill that thing even with a weak spot shot. It is not easy to stealth attack these wild animals. The way that they patrol makes it difficult to, like, predictably get behind them. Sneak attack's not gonna work on this hoe. Come on now. Be real. Have you seen my sneak attacks? Do you know what I'm capable of?
Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement.
That crab melting into goo won't be suspicious at all. We'll never know what just happened.
Like right now in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday,
Go somewhere else, man.
misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance, blaming a belt
Turn
drive
around.
wing factory mishap for a
No, don't walk
2%
this
drop in
way.
daily space
Unless I can get him through the grass.
correction.
I cannot. He's gonna get me ass. No, I got his ass. It's cool.
Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up content
The buffed speed
rolling out in test markets claimed
on
tangy 110%
the buffed speed on a stealth kill is really nice, honestly.
contains real Might tangy though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on them for law's sake.
Oh no, they're gonna see the body if I don't turn it into goo.
Song to take your mind off your worries. Being hunted by a pack of raptidons or something.
That's enough out of you.
Hey, you there. Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average.
Now all I need to do is get the big boy. And I got a big old bat with his name on it. Oh shit, there's one right there. I didn't even see this little fucker. And now I don't see that little fucker. Don't. Body found. I guess I didn't turn that one into goo. My bad. Alright, go ahead and find that body. See what happens, pussy. Did you find this body? Goo! You have been gooed. You will never be ungooed. What is this building? Steal? I'm stealing this stuff? From whom? Someone live here? Hello? Hey! The hell are you doing out here, man?
Perhaps if I subjected it to a large amount of N-rays, then hit it with the... Oh, hello there. Welcome to my little slice of paradise in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. I'm focused something fierce on my current project, you see.
So you so focused you didn't see your house surrounded by crabbles?
It is?
Well, not anymore. I killed. They're all goo now,
Did you
but
see any unusual behavior? Any changes in crabble familial dynamics? Or the emergence of any new evolutionary traits?
sure. One was trying to adopt me, had the paperwork and everything. He wouldn't fall for that, right? Surely he's not dumb enough.
That is a physical impossibility. They lack the opposable thumbs necessary to sign paperwork. In this lab, we only deal with the cold hard
Okay,
facts
nerd.
of science.
Okay, dork.
Yes. They also just evolved opposable thumbs. Evolution and familial changes in one go. This is so exciting. Once I finish this experiment, I'll head out to see for myself.
They're all goo though. You could acquire their thumbs, but they are all goo now.
With such exciting and useful information.
No problem, man. Happy to help. Good luck finding any proof of what I just said, though. Okay, so there's a big mountain in the way of this beach. Could I go... Am I over encumbered? No, there's no over encumbrance. Why am I moving so slow? Maybe I'm getting too used to the speed buff I get from stealth kills. I'm starting to think it's my normal speed, when in fact it is not. Nicotine? I love nicotine. I want to inject it into my skin. Is there a way for me to get to this beach from this side, or do I need to go the other way? Is there any pathway through the mountain here? Looks like it.
Smell of brines thick in the air. Gotta be crabbles ahead.
It's okay, I'm getting pretty good at killing crabs. Let's turn off the radio while I'm doing a quest. Okay, there's a couple of them here. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Thank you. I've alerted the horde. Hang on. Let me just find somewhere safe to chill out. No one here. Go back to your business, crabs. Turn around, big boy. Turn around and walk away. And don't ever come back. Oh, shit. Who's next? Hatchling. Oh, Jesus. There's one right next to me.
Well, if these eggs hatch all at once, it's been nice knowing you.
I think they're going to. No one here. 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 Fuck. I'm quite a shitty sneaker, aren't I? They ran off. They ran off somewhere else. They're gonna lose interest on their own. Fine with me. Fish! Were the crabs eating the fish? Do crabs eat fish? That's messed up. You're all part of the same aquatic family. You gotta watch out for one another. Is he walking around up there? Revolver, some short rounds. Don't mind if I help myself to that. Oh god, the skeleton crab is
There. Are those rifts?
some kind of anomaly, isn't it? Some kind of biological freak created by man. Got his ass. Ooh, the little fella. Where are you coming from here? Who found body? Go and investigate. See what you figure out. See what you find out, pussy. Oh, shit. I'm eating crab tonight. You gonna boil these suckers up right? How long do you think a small rural village could be fed by one of these crabs? You gotta imagine there's a lot of crab meat in that thing. Why are they eating so much artificial food when they got access to this many crabs? What, are they afraid of killing them? Because I kill them all day. And I don't break a sweat neither. If I could hack this auto mech to fight for me, I cannot. Dragon appears attacked, but a logic error in its activation subroutine keeps it trapped in a power-saving state of hibernation. I bet I could use that thing to fight for me if I were not so inept. The door is barred shut by whom? More crabs. Quiet, my friend.
Let me handle this.
Shit. Oh, this guy's tough. Got a lot of health. There's another one too. That's enough out of you. Wrong tool. Shit. What are you shooting at me, man? No, put the stick away. I'm trying to... Alright. Is there another one behind me? Where do they keep coming from? Oh my god. You little motherfucker. Oh! Alright. Fine. That's cool. Damn it. That would send me back to my quick save. I should have saved after I killed the last set of crabs.
Look up there. Are those rifts?
Pinched it up. I think I was shot to death. I understand why they're called bullet claws now. I think it shoots bullets out of its claw. Just a fucked up thing to do to somebody. Or this time I'm counting on them discovering the body. So that they get separated and I can stealth them. My friend the Hammerclaw, go look at that body. Smell how warm and fresh that crab meat is. Now you're next, son. I'm thinking this gun is just not going to find a lot of use here. I can only one-shot weaker enemies from stealth and deal any and kill them, really. For everyone else, it's got to be melee weapons. Or just using stealth to get a decent chunk of their health off, I suppose. That is an option as well. I should try to avoid getting noticed by everything this time. I see that fella over there, who I don't like very much. Oh, fuck. He's noticing me a lot faster than I was expecting. Oh, god damn it. Let me just do this then.
Liquidator.
Fucking... I keep having the wrong tool equipped, and then I get myself in trouble. Oh, fuck me. You piece of shit. God, they deal a lot of damage. Ow, 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 ow. Fuck. All right. How many of these fucking things are gonna spawn? Damn. There's another one behind me? There is, you little motherfucker. Get out of here, man. Ow. How many of these fucking things are gonna spawn? Ow. Ow. One down. One to go. One hit left. I didn't mean to use that. God damn it, I pressed the wrong button. I gotta unlock the ability to block or something. Man, I'm having this much trouble with just the hammer claws. I can't imagine what I'm in for with the skeleton crab. It does seem that I can get through most melee scenarios by just running around a lot, though. It's fairly like there's a method to avoiding getting damaged. It's just not easy. The bullet claws, you know, they have their shots are quite traceable visually. Like you can tell where it's going and avoid them. And you know, you can just run out of the way of hammer claw melee attacks. But still, it's complicated. Did you want to talk about something?
Andy's choice in the Protectorate got a difference in opinion. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
No, she's bugged to have a speech bubble, above her head despite having nothing to discuss. Another bullet claw, another hammer claw. I can't one-shot the hammer claws. My obvious best choice here then is to get the bullet claw and then turn him into goo. Goo. There's another one there who just spawned. I should try to get the other bullet claw. I don't know if I'll be able to though, because the ones that spawn in don't seem to patrol the way the normal ones do. And I'm not going to be able to get behind him without alerting him, I don't think, because I'm going to need to climb up this. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. This is chill. This is fine. There's another one noticing me, though, so I'm going to have to wait to kill this guy until I'm not being watched by these damn voyeurs. These voyeuristic crabs. Body found? Whose body? Ah, shit. Shit. Is he just a little guy? If he's just a little guy, I might be able to take him out with stealth. Or with my gun. The little guys are the only ones I seem to be able to take out with my gun. That might alert everybody, though. They're gonna find that body. It's a good thing these crabs keep spawning in right here. Walk away. Where's the other one? Are they both over there right now? No. Fuck! Alright, whatever. I don't know how they immediately know where I am, but I've killed enough of them that it ought to be okay now. Come at me. Run away, Pussy! You can't escape! Alright. That was a lot more clean. That was a lot more clean than the last fight. Now we're on to something. I'm starting to figure out how these crabs operate. And I'm turning a lot of them into goo. I fitted Automech 4B with the new munitions hopper, and the increased rate of fire utterly annihilated every Crabble 4B encountered. Tragically, it then suffered some kind of malfunction and lost touch with the base station. Regardless of whatever happened to 4B, I must retrieve the hopper. Sovereign willing, it did a good enough job clearing out the Crabbles that it'll be an easy stroll on the way back again. It appears it was not. I'm hoping there'll be a way for me to unlock that guy. What does last stand do? Using companion ability, gain 150 temporary health, increasing to 650 temporary health with your leadership skill. What do I have with this one again? Ah, the smoke bomb. All right, well, I'm hoping I can find a way to activate that automech without using the skills that it requires. Maybe there's a terminal I can access to do it. Because it'd be nice to have that thing backing me up against the skeleton crab, assuming I can get that as an option. Oh shit. Well, let's think. Let's not, you know, assume that the only way through here. It looks like there's a cliff up there that would drop down into this area below the gate, which is jammed. And if I can get in there, there might be a terminal I can use to activate the guy and get him going. What's going on with this thing? Can I use this at all? It looks like this ought to deposit me right above it. Yeah.
More than usual.
Can I jump inside it for a fun time? What happens if you just... Oh, it just kills you, huh? It's a good thing I saved. Okay. There must be something in here I can utilize. Some skill of mine that will come in handy here. Something at all. I'm not good at technology. Our state, meek, weak, a man shivering beneath a threadbare sheet. The night's patiche, bleak, a snarling beast, absolute despair, his anti-creeps. A man stands tall, alone, gathers children into the folds, resolution, absolution, and evolution from attribution. A matriarch turns patriarch, a character arc forged in automech sparks. The protector of paradise, broad as a seaf, a hermetic reef, he stands prepared to what? Reap, sweep, leap, go deep, put to sleep? I don't know, man. You're the poet. Why are you asking me? Dude died before he finished his poem. What a shame. This ordinary save can be opened by entering the combination on the dial, assuming one has the combination. Brute force is not encouraged. I don't have the lockpicking skill for it, so I'm going to need this code, which I'm imagining is going to come off of the computer. What you got? Automech status. Destroyed, destroyed. Error, malfunction detected, destroyed. Munitions and refit status. Destroyed, destroyed. Fully operational, ready to deploy, destroyed. Technician notes. Crabble population exploding. The abnormally hot summer has led to significant proliferation of the region's crabble population. For the next few weeks, we will be running the automechs at 340% operational rates to try and compensate for their increased hatch rates. That will certainly require increased maintenance, but it is a subject's duty to persevere. We cannot build a better future for humanity if we fail in our duly assigned roles. No answers from the research division. There's been no answer to our messages from the research division in weeks. Bester believes it's to do with all the strange dropships we saw enter atmosphere around that time. That must have been when the invasion happened. The paradigm says we keep these automechs running as long as possible, though given how limited we are on supplies and required parts, it seems unlikely that will be much longer. Bester and Langstrom are both dead. Even after consolidating components, I've only managed to keep one automech operational and effective at combating the growing Crabble horde. My pitiful skills with the weapon and lackluster aim are no match for full-grown Crabbles. So I've sacrificed any useful elements of our weapons for automech maintenance. My only hope of survival is to barricade myself inside the station and pray for rescue. Sovereign, please save me. Is that everything? Save combination. Apologies for being Mr. Security, but please refrain from writing down the combination to our safe and leaving it strewn about for anyone to find. As you can see, it is safely stored on an honest protectorate terminal away from corporatist eyes. 31415. Recipe for plasma grenade. Now something more exciting in there. Shrink ray notes. Field notes on the operation use of the Sovereign Shrink Ray by Senior Devrish A. Tavish. This is a silent science weapon. The Sovereign's mass-reducing weaponry has been invaluable in increasing the Crabble population at the outpost of 8C5. Decreasing. The diminution of the crustaceans allows for significant reduction of the force necessary to cull the runty creatures, and pairing a scrutineer equipped with a particle minifier in what had previously been an undersized automech has proven to make the task vanishingly effortless. A minuscule rift has opened inside of 8C5 and cut off our access to the micronizer. Following the Sovereign's protocol for minimizing the risk of espionage while assuring only minor delays in accessing the device, each evening we secured the weapon within a diminutive safe. Unfortunately, the positioning of the rift leaves us with access to only a scant amount of the small lockbox, and we're no longer able to retrieve the miniaturization machine. The consequences of this loss are proving far from insignificant and may doom our best efforts to being too minute to defeat the monumental task at hand. So one of the rifts is blocking a lockbox that contains this shrinking ray. I bet it's up there on the roof. Maybe. There's something up there. Yeah, I can see it. There's got to be a way up there. Hang on. There must be a way to get up there. There's no way they would allude to a shrinking ray being up in a lockbox, hidden by a rift, and then not give you the opportunity to get it. Let's find out if this rift is as deadly as the last one. Maybe this one is special and it teleports you. Chat, it didn't teleport me. I wonder, you want me to save you some time? I was gonna say, and you can confirm if this is right, I was gonna ask if there's maybe like a gadget that I can get later that helps me close rifts. This seems like something that I can't do right now. In which case I might save the crab for later. Okay, I can't do this right now. That's a bit of a shame. I could try to fight the crab. I have a feeling I don't stand a chance without the mech on my side, or maybe the shrink ray. I'm not even close to hack 4. I don't have the innovative trait, so I can't. And I don't think I'm gonna level up my hack that much just for that. I'm going to try to fight the crab and probably lose. That's what I'm going to do. Wait, does this just lead back to the entrance of the cave? Have you been using the shield at all since getting it? You know, I kind of forgot about it. I remembered that it was good for gas, but didn't think about the possibility of using it, like, as a shield. Apparently the skeleton crab isn't even around here. I'm nowhere near the skeleton crab. Fuck. Okay, can I, like, I don't know. I can't leave, like, a waypoint that reminds me I need to come back here. Here I was thinking they were setting it up so I could use the mech against the crab, but shield is pretty worth it without the science skill, I think. Does the science skill increase gadget effectiveness? The only gadget I really need is the glue gadget, although time dilation is pretty good too. Is it time dilation or dilution? It is dilation. And they don't make it easy to get to this side of the island. I believe so. What is skills? Science! Increases gadget energy meter and more stacks of non-physical damage type side effects. So yeah, it do be helping with that gadget stuff. There's an enemy around here. That's enough out of you. Let's go ahead and turn you into goo before anyone finds out what just happened. Get good, my friend.
It's a prop.
Where are you running to? I would say that so far of the gadgets that I found in the field is the most niche one. Do you think the game has been out long enough for opinions? Well, I mean, I guess that depends on whether or not... I got 5-day early access. The game literally just came out today. I got 5-day early access to the game because Xbox is very sweet to me. I think if someone had, like, played the shit out of Outer Worlds, like Skippy did in those 5 days, they could give you a comprehensive opinion on it. I have not played it enough in those 5 days to be able to give, like, a solid opinion on it. Generally, I think it's a big improvement over the first game, and I like it a lot. But I think it's still too soon to tell if it's overall, like, a really solid game.
Loyal subject, la la la.
This guy got refreshed, didn't he? That guy got lobotomized. You can hear it in his voice. He's got a lobotomized way of speaking. You okay, bro?
How are you, El? How are you doing today? I'm spectacular according to regulation 1, 2, potato.
Damn straight, buddy. Where's the power's out at your house? Do you need help?
What I need is potatoes.
I think it's way better, and I'd honestly compare it favorably to New Vegas, minus the single sandbox. It's doing a very good job at, like, the RPG mechanics, which I really enjoy. You feeling all right?
That sounds correct.
I guess I probably don't have the information that I need. Okay, his house is closed up until I get the power back on. Is this his generator? Hat! I think like the flaws system is like a really good system that they came up with for this series, franchise, whatever you want to call it. I like how much flaws play into like your build, and especially like the concept of like consequences and making choices with your character that will like cement your build, you know? Like when I got the perk that reduced my max health but increased my stealth attack damage, like that pretty much permanently makes me a stealth character. If I suddenly decide to be like a heavy guns character, I'm never getting that health back. And so I'm committed now. If I want to be like a heavy guns character or a melee focused character, I'm doing a lot of melee, but I'm trying not to be melee focused, then I'm gonna have to like restart. I'm more engaged by this than I was by Avowed. I liked Avowed, and I do eventually want to return to it and play it more. But I'm more engaged by this than I was by Avowed. There's a lot of crabs here. I think Magnus would have turned me off of playing Avowed. He really made the game a lot less fun. Oh, shit. I can't kill that one, or I'm gonna alert the rest. Huh? Is there a crab behind me? There's a dead crab behind me. Oh, no, no, no. He was just like... He was just such a dick for just no reason. He was just such like an apathetic asshole in like a non-entertaining way. They really needed like another pass on his writing. I would say like he genuinely brought the overall experience down. Because like the problem was you were stuck with him. You couldn't like tell him to fuck off. Until you got the next companion, which took a while. Like you were stuck with him for a few hours. And those few hours were made a lot weaker by his presence. I can't kill the hammer claws from stealth just yet, unfortunately. I'm probably just gonna have to go all in on these guys. They're seeing me! If I heard you already know my opinion on this one more time, I would have snapped the disc in half, metaphorically. He's just like our friend from back in the day. The only one of these guys that I'm going to be able to kill in one with a stealth attack is the bullet claw. It's going to be hard for me to get over there without running into either getting detected by him or running into the hammer claw. So I think I'm going to do as much damage as I can to our hammer claw friend here, and then maybe stop time and finish him off before he attracts the rest. I can try that. No, I'm not going to be able to get away with this. Oh well. More of them spawning, of course. Ow, you little motherfucker. to Bill's point, the dodge would be really nice for dealing with a lot of these enemies who have more traceable attacks. I haven't gotten the double jump. I don't know how Skippy got that so early, or seemingly got that so early. I don't know where it is. I guess I haven't done that side quest. Oh, what was his name, tier list guy? It was Mark, I believe, was his name. It's available very early. Well, somehow I missed it. I'm a fool. I'm a buffoon. What can I say? I got no idea what these rocks are for. I'm just assuming they're helpful for something. The sunset looks nice. You might have the quest in your log. Oh, was it the... It would make sense if it was the, what's his name? The entrepreneur guy that I just spoke to. If he has some secret technology that he wants to buy off some guy. Maybe some double jump technology. Maybe that's what I need to go and do. What's up, Charity? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. How are you?
See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think, it don't bode well for those scientists.
Well, what do you guys think? Can I take the skeleton crab? We're about to find out. I'm going crab mode. Gimme. God, I do not get enough skill points, I feel like sometimes. You really, that's a good thing though, ultimately. Sorry, it did say charity. Well, hi Hannah. What's up, Hannah? How you doing? There, like, you get precious few skill points, and the game makes it very clear that you really got to specialize in something. Otherwise, you're not gonna have enough points. Because I've already run into things that need like lockpick 4. Like, you're not gonna get to lockpick 4 casually. You got to commit to the lockpick lifestyle. And with the amount of damage I'm doing a sneak, I need to like keep dumping points into it. Do I just spend another level on sneak and observation alone? Probably should. I feel like I need more skills that are functional in the world, right? Like sneak is good in combat, or for avoiding combat, really. Observation is great in dialogue and okay for finding hidden objects. I haven't found a ton of hidden objects. But I need like more things that let me like circumvent stuff, fix objects, avoid things, whatever. My problem with the dodging one was that you had to invest a decent amount of points into a separate evasion skill to unlock the full directional dodge. Otherwise, you just jump backwards. I honestly don't remember it that well. Let's see. And in that case, I feel like continuing down the lockpick route is probably my best bet. The way that I see it, lockpick, engineering, and hacking are all really good in the world. Explosives pops up here and there, not a ton. Science is probably pretty useful too. So I feel like I got to commit to lockpicking, engineering, or hacking. Having 1 point in engineering and hacking, I'm realizing now probably wasn't my best move. I'm not exactly finding a lot of things that I can hack at hack level 1 or things that I can fix at engineering level 1. I'm going to need a higher skill than that to actually make use of those. I'm thinking, I feel like it's a better choice for me to stick to lockpicking. But I think I might shift gears here and go hacking, kind of as my third, as my world skill. I'm going to go for hacking. I'm probably spreading my points a bit too thin, really. Now what? Palm greaser. 50% bribe cost, 20% vendor buying prices for stolen items. More damage for my speech perk. Plus 200% sneak attack damage. Perfect. You gain increased sneak attack damage against hostiles that are investigating you, a distraction device, a corpse you left behind. Oh, but it's only if they're investigating something. It's still nice. I should probably take that either way. I think I'll probably take that either way. I'm going to take the stalker skill so I can just be like I am in real life. It's just what it's going to need is for me to make use of my little distraction balls more frequently, which means I should try to find a blueprint to craft them and just make a shit ton of them or something. I guess I only really need them for the enemies that I can't one-shot already. You okay? Having a bad day, mister? I feel like I'm not going to be able to sneak up on the skeleton crab. I feel like it's going to be one of those bosses that just shows up and is ready to fight, like with the matriarch.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander.
I think it'll help you correct stealth mistakes easier as well. That's definitely true, because if they start to notice something, then
Seems this terminal
we're all
reroutes
good.
power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out. Let's see here.
You're not just going to activate it, are you? You're going to, like, talk to me first, right?
Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
That perk paired with time dilation sounds really handy. Do I get, like, increased damage on time dilation shots? I've been using it a lot. I don't know. There was, like, a perk you could get in the first game where you deal more damage if you shot enemies during time dilation. I'm not sure if that's a thing or not. Marksman, assault, and sniper rifles deal increased damage at distances greater than 20 meters but less below that distance. Sneak attack damage for these weapons is also increased. That'd be nice. Looking through the skill list so I can get a better idea of where to place my points is probably not the worst idea in the world. That's how other people play games like these. I just am lazy because there's a lot of perks out there. This... Which one is it? Suppressionist. Pistols gain increased sneak attack damage and are quieter. Guns of any type with silencers make no noise whatsoever. Fuck. It really feels like I should put more points into guns. I guess it makes sense if I want my... Damn it, there's so many things I want to put points into. This game is so good. They did the RPG mechanics so well. I'm torn between where to spend my points. If I want, it's so obvious now that I see it, or now that I see the perks, but I hadn't thought of it. Of course, I'm going to need to dump points into guns if I want my gun sneak attacks to be better. There's actually a few combo gun and sneak attack things that would be really good here. Like, that would be great. 100% sneak attack damage with pistols and no sound coming out of silenced guns. Be great. Fug. I got to make some decisions about what to do with my build. That's the lesson I'm learning right now. I got to really make some decisions. Probably pull out the Excel sheet. Bethesda's dreaded Excel sheet. I feel like it's just going to appear. Oh god, yeah, it is. I cannot stealth this. Oh well. The bullet crabs are the ones I really got to look out for here. That crab is not a skeleton. I've been lied to. Okay, we got halfway down to health bar. This is actually fine. We can handle this. It's like, it's the tertiary crabs that I'm a little more worried about right now, but I think I can take the big guy. Niles is really a companion I should be using. Like he like attracts attention from enemies and tanks hits. He's the one I need to like keep enemies distracted since I don't do well in a firefight. I can fire this gun way faster than I thought. The big fucker's down. No, he's not down. He's running away, the pussy. Ah! You fucking prick. Okay, gotta watch out I forgot I had such increased magazine sizes. That's such a great flaw. Haha! You little shit. Okay. I'm spending a lot of ammo on these fuckers. God. They won't go down. It feels like they have as much health as the crab. Sorry, the skeleton. They're all crabs. All right.
Was effective. Now we just need the specimen. Mind the pincers. They can be a little feisty even after death.
Well, that only took like all of the bullets that I crafted. Am I out of food? Why can't I heal the food? Am I out of food? How am I out of food? What happened to all my food? Oh, shit. I guess I used it all healing. The, doing these two monsters really, took a lot of, really took a lot of resources out of me. I'm really glad to hear you liked the video, Chris. Thank you so much. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. Thanks for letting me know you liked the video too. Trooper Connolly writing, just want the record to show that me and the boys did not go AWOL. We patrolled the coast as ordered and just happened to find the wreckage of some Protectorate outing gone wrong. Couldn't make sense of what we were doing exactly concerning the viscera coating their equipment and whatnot, but figure what's here might be worth salvaging. I did find me a little friend though, fella that I've dubbed Chompy. He's a baby crabble, I reckon, real cute. Bet with a little house training he'd make a fine town mascot back in Fairfield. He does shriek something awful at times. The other thing is folks might come a-looking, but I reckon he's just saying howdy in his own way. R.I.P. naive scientist. You will be missed. I've watched it 3 times. So much work you put on it with the dishes. That was a treat. It makes me really happy to hear you enjoyed it so much. And that the effort spent on that work was worth it. So thank you. Thank you for enjoying the video. All right, you big fuck. What? think someone's under the ground that can be looted. There's a little loot box here, but I can't see the enemy that's gonna give me loot from it. All right, you big fuck, give me a shit.
Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander?
F YouTube algorithm, it deserves more views.
Meant to thank you again for helping me on the hunt.
Yeah,
Both specimens are
it
viable
sucks.
and good quality. In honesty, I don't know which one I should ask Doc to patch me up with. Can't go wrong with either, but one could be the better choice. If you've got an opinion, I'm keen to hear it.
It's been frustrating, to say the least, to see how much YouTube has deprioritized that video. It really has sucked, but there's nothing I can do about it, I guess. I'm just happy that it's like a good video that I'm proud of and that people have responded well to. That's really important in its own way. That's more important than the views, really, but I sure put a lot of work into that video and was hoping it would get a lot of views. What can each graph to do exactly?
The material we harvested from the skeleton crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine.
That's sick.
And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing.
That's also sick. Which one should I go with here? Because like the ability for her to camouflage would be, and to heal me would be very beneficial. But at the same time, the firepower would be good in the situations where we are in a firefight where I am weaker. It would help supplement some of my weakness. They're gonna, excuse me, they're gonna be your best videos. That, I think, is true. Sleep on it. Good idea, Weblands.
All right. But Doc Tinsley will need an answer once we meet with her. Lots to think about.
Good thought, Wobblins. You know, there's two sides to like the Golden Kamuy views situation, right? There's the side of me that has just accepted, like, this one, YouTube decided, fuck this one, and didn't give it any views, and that just sucks, and it is what it is. Gluttony flaw. Plus 15% healing from food and drink, minus 10% combat movement speed. I don't think I can accept that just because I'm already so weak in combat situations. I really want to, actually, but I don't think I should. I choose if all options are presents. What if the unknown options are better than the two we already have? What unknown options? We only get those two. We're only hunting for those two things. Malpractice. Plus 40% toxicity drain. Damn, that's a pretty good look. What was I wearing before again? Oh, it gives the same thing, but with the poison perk. I think the misconduct perk is probably better. Yeah. I'm looking fancy now. Just keep working, please. Don't get demotivated. The video made me glad I read Golden Kamuy before the video. It felt like a reward. I'm definitely not going to stop making videos. I'm already thinking about what to do next and planning what I'm going to do next. It's unfortunate, but it's just one thing that happens. Anyways, as I was saying, like, there's two sides to it, right? There's a side of it where I feel like I just have to accept, like, YouTube said, fuck this one, and it's not going to happen. But the other side of it is it might not be the end for that video, you know? It's not the first time I published a video that didn't immediately get views that got views later, you know? The Emergence video capped out at, like, 7,000 views when I published it. But then it gained like 300,000 more views after around the time that the Vinland Saga video was popping off. The Berserk video did not pop off right away. It didn't start really gaining views until a month or two later. Same thing happened with the Godzilla video. Originally only got like 70 views because it was when it was a lot smaller. And then like 6 months later, out of nowhere, it just ballooned in views for no reason. So the nice thing about the Golden Kamuy video is that it's only part 1. If part 2 or part 3 does well, then part 1 will benefit from that. There's also the aspect that I intentionally There's also the aspect that I intentionally am releasing the trilogy of videos before the final season of the anime comes out, in the hopes that the final season of the anime airing will push increased traffic to my videos. So maybe they'll pop off around that time. There's also my plan to release a full-length compilation of all 3 parts later, towards the end of when the final season of the anime airs. Maybe that one will do well. So, you know, there's no way of knowing what will happen in the future. It's entirely possible that that video's not done, and that it will get views much later. At the same time, I'm not hoping for it or relying on it. I've just kind of accepted that this one didn't do well, because I don't want to cope and then be disappointed. I wouldn't count part 1 out until the trilogy is released. Maybe the algorithm will pick up when you upload more frequently with the other 2 videos, I mean. It could be. It could be. But who knows. Didn't know you were that popular on YouTube Space. Recently found the response videos or Demon Slayer video. Have you watched it or heard about it? I mean, there's a few response videos. I haven't watched any of them. I've like dipped into a couple of them, and like a lot of them started with personal attacks on me, like just making fun of my appearance, making fun of my voice, my presentation style, whatever, instead of like focusing on the content of the video. And so I just kind of was like, okay, there's nothing for me here. And the other angle of it was that any criticism I've heard from the Demon Slayer video, from Demon Slayer response videos, is criticism I've already seen in the form of comments. And any of that criticism that is valid, I've already taken to heart and learned from. So there's no real value for me to watch those videos. I don't have the science for this thing. And yeah, I don't know, the Demon Slayer video, it's a very popular video, and it seemingly never stops getting views. It's never going to be at the level that it was when it was like originally popular, but you know, with like the Infinity Castle trilogy of movies coming out, I think it's only going to get more views off the back of that. What is it up to now anyway? 1.6 million views. Like it's got much more reach than a lot of my other videos, so it's just inevitable that it's going to have a lot of responses to it. I feel like Max should only respond to response videos if someone the size of Gigook responds, so he can respond to their response for clout. I feel like the only scenario where I would respond to someone's video about me is in a situation where they're like alleging some form of misconduct against me. Like if you're making a response video to one of my videos because you disagree with my opinion, I don't give a fuck. I don't care, and I'm not going to respond to that. But if you're alleging that I like am doing something wrong or hurtful or whatever, I might feel the need to respond to that. Or if, you know, I might make a response video if someone much more popular than me made a video about my video where I think they unfairly represented my opinions. Because in that situation, I think I would be probably getting a lot of hate. And it would be justified for me to kind of defend myself. But I think that's unlikely to happen. YouTube is rewarding the channel which upload frequently, quantity over quality, sadly. It depends. It really depends. There are some channels that find better success uploading less frequently. And that has historically been the case for my channel. But at the same time, YouTube's algorithm is constantly changing and you can't predict what's going to happen next. So it could be that right now, YouTube isn't prioritizing longer length videos that take more time to make. It seems like there's been a lot less of a push for long videos in the recent, maybe it's just like my YouTube algorithm, but I feel like there's been less love for long videos in the past year or two. And so maybe I need to, I mean, I like making really in-depth long-form videos. Maybe I just need to find a different way to do the same thing, like making an hour-long video and splitting that into 3 20-minute parts. I wouldn't really love doing that. I prefer to split my videos into parts when they're like super duper long. But if the YouTube algorithm prefers that, then maybe that's what I need to do. I don't know. It's such a difficult thing to predict. It's hard to make decisions on these things. The hell is this place? Oh, hell yeah. Substation repair kit. This has to be some kind of side quest that I've stumbled upon, or side quest area that I stumbled upon. Allegations would absolutely need to be addressed unless it's some shittier 10-view video that you just Streisand effect yourself with. Well, it would also depend on like the validity. There's a number of things, right? Like if it's like I've genuinely done something shitty that I need to apologize for, and I have the opportunity to own up to it, then I'll do that, assuming I agree that I'm in the wrong or whatever. But if it's someone just like spreading bullshit or accusing me of something that's not real, then unless it becomes like popular opinion that what they're saying is fair, then responding to it doesn't help me. It only hurts me, you know? Like I think about like what Carl did with like that one lawyer who tried to debunk his video on the completionist thing, or more recently the AI COD slop channel that somehow people came in to agree with and came to shit on Carl over. Like I think he was very in the right to respond to those and just point out like how fucking dumb they were. Because sometimes people on the internet are stupid and they'll just believe nonsense. Don't feed the things that cause you harm. I agree. Generally, I like 9 out of 10 situations where people might ask me if I'm going to respond to something, the answer is going to be no. Because I just don't want to feed into it. I would say the situations in which I would respond to something are very rare. I think I hear an automech scrambling around. I think one of them might have activated from me doing that. You hear that? Oh yeah. I can kill it. I just got to get behind it. Actually, I don't think it's an enemy. He's just a friendly guy. What's going on, dude?
Apologies, but an automechanical's work is never concluded.
If you free the trolls, you'll become a lol cow and it'll never end. Yeah, like there's no need to respond to everything. Responding to everything is like the worst thing you can do. Like it doesn't benefit you.
Good afternoon, good evening, or good night.
One video in its comments were hammering you for saying author giving insect female breathing, etc. to female. They said it appropriate for her character. I mean, you know, here's the thing. Here's something that I learned from the Demon Slayer video. Don't make a criticism like that unless you're prepared to like really go into it. When I made fun of Demon Slayer's sexism, it was mostly as a joke. I wasn't like ready to go in on it and actually criticize it. Could I? Yeah, absolutely, really easily, but I didn't. And I should have if I was gonna make that joke or left the joke out. Now, a lot of the problems people have with that criticism is that I didn't elaborate on it, really. Like, people always ask, like, how is insect breathing feminine? Well, it's because it's not really insect breathing, it's butterfly breathing. You never see caterpillar imagery with that breathing style. You never see ant imagery with that breathing style. It's always butterflies. It's not really insect breathing, it's butterfly breathing. And I agree that it suits her character, and that's fine. She can have it. But having every single female Demon Slayer align with a female breathing style, a feminine breathing style, sorry, is degrading. Do I have a fuse to charge? Yes, I do. I want cockroach breathing style so we can have the Asmongold stand in. Why is there no cockroach imagery? You know, like it's it's one of those things that if you disagree with me, you think you're making a big win by asking how are insects feminine, and it's like, well, I didn't take the time to elaborate my points, and I should have, but it's pretty clear, I'd say. It's insane how everyone missed your point. It's because all these anti-woke grifters have convinced them that any call to diversity is somehow a bad thing. No, asking for less feminine characters or just not making every character feminine is not like an attack on femininity. No one was trying to say that no female character should be feminine. I was saying that not all of them should be. I've not read the manga, only 2 seasons of the anime Demon Slayer, but damn, your video was damn funny, so much passion too. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I also think that insect breathing being Shinobu's style shouldn't be an issue if Mitsuri's style wasn't love and have her titties out all the time. Yeah, that's like, if it wasn't all of them, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Not at all. But it's every single one. I think Mitsuri having love breathing was always going to be stupid. Or, you know what? Love breathing could still exist, but it would need to be very different, and her character would need to be very different. For starters, ditch the dense muscles thing, which is fucking dumb. Just have her be buff. Second aspect of it, don't have love breathing being acrobatic style for a brute force character. That's also fucking dumb. Have her love breathing be like a giant hammer that she smashes demon skulls with, and she's just smashing them with her love, you know? I don't care what justifies it. Just, you know, don't make it this weird acrobatic whip style for the canonically buffest character who isn't buff. I have so much ammo for this type of gun, but it's like so not my playstyle to use a gun like this. It's like a two-handed heavy gun. I guess I could use it in emergencies. It wouldn't really hurt me. Is this a shotgun that has a corrosive mod on it? Biomass. It is corrosive, yeah. So it's the shotgun that uses shock rods, but corrodes fuckers. I'll hold on to this gun. If I'm in a situation where like stealth is out the window, I'm up against a tough enemy, I need to spend a lot of ammo, we'll switch to that thing. All right, I'm gonna turn in this companion quest for Ines. Maybe I should go get Niles. I really don't love the idea of having 2 companions, but I also haven't tried it. I haven't given it a chance. I've just assumed that I wouldn't like it, like I generally don't. But I mean, I like both Niles and Ines, so maybe having both of them with me wouldn't be so bad. It would certainly help me out in those situations where I'm overwhelmed.
They say there's an advantage to working all on your lonesome. You ain't gotta fight for resources, and nobody else can take credit for your victories. I always found that funny, seeing as if you fail, it's standard practice in Auntie's choice to find someone to pin the blame on. Traveling in pairs seems like a good compromise to me. We move fast, travel light, and we look out for each other. And hopefully have an understanding that we ought not to throw each other under the proverbial tram. Right, Commander?
Was Ines watching my stream? Was she listening to me? I see your point about Shinobu being more themed after butterflies and insects. It's like if Rengoku was a woman and all of her aesthetic theming was around cooking and she had a frying pan. Yeah, I mean, it's like... If you're going to call it insect breathing, have it be about poison, then maybe show off some, like, spider imagery. Or scorpion imagery. Or scorpions, bugs. I don't remember if they technically fall in this bug category. But I don't know how many poisonous butterflies there are. I don't think there are a lot.
See, what am I gonna do if something terrible happens to you?
I was hoping to steal her key. Something going on? Is your crab dying?
I don't suppose you know anything about crabble medicine, do you?
I just got a foil Niles card. Guess my Outer Worlds 2 is only $60 now. Lol. Hey, nice pull. I'm no expert, but I might be able to help out somehow. What's the problem?
So, it seems as though the issue ultimately boils down to 2 words. Purpleberry crunch.
The cereal?
Yeah. I brought a box from that fancy new shop in town, and Lucy... Oh, this is Lucy, by the way. Little Lucy became fully frantic when she smelled it, so I figured it couldn't hurt. The box says they're packed with healthy preservatives, so it's got to be good for you, right?
Oh,
Well,
you've
I
been
guess I was wrong.
propagandized.
Now she won't get up. And these Crabbles, they mean the world to us. We raised them from hatchlings, and I'll be broken if Lucy dies because of me.
Help her out. You have to promise you'll never feed her breakfast cereal again.
I promise. I swear it on every precious egg we've got growing in our incubator. Any help you can offer is more than I've been able to do for her so far. And I'd be grateful for the try.
Mitsuri must have been a social experiment because I refuse to believe someone willingly wrote/drew a woman with their tits out with a love technique that has the personality of a peeled banana. It really is... Oh. Okay, she didn't notice me stealing that, I guess. It really is shocking how many people, like, treat Mitsuri as some, like, silver bullet that destroys my sexism argument just because she's in lore, but not in practice, physically very powerful. That, I feel, showcases a lack of understanding of how to write female characters more than anything. If that's all it takes for you to think that a female character is, like, well written, then you're part of the fucking problem. I'm stealing all of her food because I really need food. Who am I being noticed by? The crabs? What if I just killed all their crabs? I don't think I'm going to be able to get away with pickpocketing her because the crabs are going to notice me. Actually, if I wait long enough, I might get a chance where they're not looking at me. Her muscles are just really dense, bro. Sparkling water? That's not what I wanted. I wanted her key. Oh well.
So, how does Lucy look?
Lucy the Crabble lies on the underside of her shell. She makes a feeble attempt to move but doesn't manage to get anywhere and settles for gurgling weakly instead. Even to an untrained eye, she is obviously very ill. Feed her more purpleberry crunch. I wish I had the dumb trait right now. I'll spend a top trauma kit. I don't really plan to use them much myself. You aren't really an expert on Crabbles or their digestive tracts, but you're willing to give it a try. 3 stomachs? Really? You take a few key components out of a trauma kit that you'd normally use to help a human with similar symptoms. Incredibly, after a few seconds, Lucy starts to move around a bit, and you hear what can only be a gurgle of relief.
She looks fine.
You're welcome.
I can hardly believe my lamps. Looks like she's feeling
Appreciate you,
much
Bill. Have a
better.
good night. Thanks for hanging out. We'll talk to you later, brother.
Taking a liking to you. Good luck shaking her off you now.
Oh, is this one of the ship
Once
pets you
they're
can get?
smitten, they try and stick to you like a canid. Now, I don't have too many bits to pay you with, but this'll unlock that old safe in the house. It wasn't mine to begin with, so you're welcome to anything in it.
Thanks. Appreciate it. I also found it funny that Mitsuri and Zenitsu needed lore reasons for having funny colored hair, but not anyone else. It's a good point. Thanks, lady. I appreciate it. Should I be using a revolver? I've got more short rounds than compact rounds right now. I should probably be using the Rattler. And me crabs. Other than their appearance, Demon Slayer's biggest selling point is its character designs, which are undeniably attractive because they're colorful. But if it were because of who and how they were, Jesus, I don't even find them attractive. Like, okay, I this would be a very unpopular take if I were to like put it in a video, right? It would come across as extremely elitist, and it kind of is. But I think some consumers of media are just very, very stupid and just accept whatever an author tells them. You can't convince me that Mitsuri is attractive. She looks fucking stupid. Her hair is really dumb. She has giant tits, sure, but the mangaka for Demon Slayer does not know how to draw proportions. Have you ever seen the way that Gotoge draws shirtless men? Their muscles don't make sense. And Mitsuri's hair looks fucking dumb and makes her look really unattractive. I am convinced that the vast majority of people only find Mitsuri attractive because the author tells them that she's attractive. They don't actually find her attractive. They just believe what they're told. Shinobu I can understand. Shinobu's pretty. So is the other girl, what's her name? Flower Girl? I don't remember her name. They at least have some degree of like attractive qualities. Mitsuru is not attractive. I'm far from convinced that if Demon Slayer received the same adaptation that Tokyo Revengers did, it wouldn't have had the same motion. I'm not really sure what you mean by that. I haven't watched Tokyo Revengers. Let's see. What do I got in here that I can break down? Break it down for me. Let's break that one down. Scoundrel's Aegis. I don't really have a need for this. I'm probably not going to use this inventory crap, even though it's cute. Probably not going to use it. Power attacks deal plus 15% damage. This Sentry Blade might actually be better for me, stealth-wise. Than my bat. I feel like I need a better stealth melee weapon. Obviously, I know that the staff doesn't deal as much stealth multiplier, but it still deals more damage. This one's 21 plus 595%. It's 145 damage compared with 413. The stick's still doing a lot of damage, I'm not gonna lie. Does the stick have some... It has some... Maybe I should get some stick mods. Are there stick mods in this thing? There are not stick mods in this thing. I think that the way they draw muscled men is solely so that they don't have to keep updating their clothed designs to also be more muscled. It looks so fucking bad. It's like, dude, read an anatomy book. I think like the anime fixes that. I don't think a lot of people who have watched Demon Slayer, I don't think they would. They have no idea how bad it is in the manga. That Gotoge cannot draw shirtless men. They look horrible.
Back again.
Hello.
I hope the hunting has gone well.
I have the monster parts.
Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as Crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume Crabble butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. The material we harvested from the skeleton Crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing. I believe either option would suit me fine. Care to share your thoughts?
You should play Dispatch one day and make a video about it. I am playing Dispatch already. I've already played episodes 1 and 2. Episode 3 and 4 came out today, but I haven't played them yet. I'm really enjoying it so far. I think it's a really solid story. And the voice acting talent is fucking crazy. Aaron Paul is doing a wonderful job. I don't know if I'll make a video about it, but so far I'm really enjoying it. Are you finished with Shattered Space yet? No, I actually didn't get very deep into... Okay, so I have an immediate criticism for Shattered Space, like before you even really start it. Okay, so the first thing you do in Shattered Space is you clear out like a derelict outpost, and then you get teleported to like the Varun planet. And then you go down to the Varun planet, and they'll ask you to help out with their problem, but they'll require you to join their cult before you can help them out. They need your help, but they won't let you help them unless you join their cult, which would be fine if the Varun cult was a faction in the base game. But as a DLC that you paid for, I don't like being forced to join a cult or just being told, no, you can't access this content. I don't know that the character I'm role-playing would join a fucking cult. So anyway, I haven't progressed beyond that point yet. I actually went ship shopping to see if there's any ships I wanted, and I ended up sticking with the same ship I've been using the whole game. Wasn't it the same thing with Constellation in the main quest? Yes. I am, and I criticize that as well, but I'm also more willing to accept it because Constellation is like the main storyline. But it's like, I mean, shit, I criticize that too. Like, they didn't give you a compelling reason to join Constellation other than, you know, you want to, right? And they gave themselves a reason, which I talked about in the video. Cosmic brain cancer. I have cosmic brain cancer. You have to help Constellation if you want to get that cured. That would have been an easy explanation, but no, they just assume you want to join and don't ask. And I guess they're doing the same thing with the Varun cult too. There's like I would even take like if you don't join the cult, it's much harder for you to do the DLC. Like people will trust you less. You'll have to do more things. It'll be harder to get tasks done. That's fine with me. But it's just weird. It's weird for them to be like, we pay $30 for a shitty DLC where we add a faction that should have been in the base game, and if you don't join the cult, if that's outside of your character's roleplay potential, then you don't get to do the content you pay $30 for. It's just weird. I mean, brain cancer is a pretty compelling motivator for Cyberpunk. Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking we should go with the Crabble Graft. I think having her buff our combat potential when I'm already weak in combat is probably a good thing. The Raptidon Graft would not help me in stealth. It was just like an extra heal. And I think I'd rather take damage over heals. So I'm going to go with the Crabble Graft.
Then I will. And you know what? This makes me the first of Auntie's soldiers to graft with the skeleton's claw. I rather like the thought of being a pioneer. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Your own research?
Skeleton Crabble will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise.
Oh yeah, they did that with Fallout 4 and Nuka World too, didn't they? They were like, become a bandit or you don't get to do the DLC. God, Bethesda sucks. There are ways to write around this. There really are. You don't have to create like a whole separate version of the DLC for the people that choose not to join the faction. You can write around this. Think happy thoughts.
Thank you for the bedside manner, Commander. As you can tell, I've got a nervous temperament and jump at the sight of my own shadow.
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work.
Whoa! Live surgical footage in Outer Worlds 2.
This is beautiful work.
Whoa! That looks
How is the
fucking
limb
sick!
feeling, Nez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or
that looks
fighting the urge
fucking
to feast
sick!
on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done. Whatever you need going forward, I'm there. You got my word.
Quit Auntie's choice then. for good though. Don't plan to go back. That looks awesome. Man, I want an arm like that. Can I become a grafted soldier? That's sick. It's worth it for the cool points alone, Inez.
I feel strange. In a good way. Auntie's documentation doesn't describe the side effects of grafting with a Crabble, but so far, not hearing complaints from me. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can give those fears a kiss goodnight.
You went with the graft? Now I want to see what it looks like. Inez wrapped graft. There might not be pictures on the internet yet. That's definitely the crab one. That's also the crab one. I think you went with the less common choice here, Skippy. It looks like everyone else chose the crab. You're a true free thinker. I can't find any pictures of the Raptidon graft. I only see the crab. Too early. The game just came out, I guess. I'm glad you're feeling better.
I appreciate that, Commander. I got a good feeling about this partnership of
It's a rainbow. Gay arm.
I'll make good on my end of the deal. I plan on proving my worth to you and to Auntie, no matter what it takes.
Drop the Auntie part. They don't need you. They happen to have you aboard, Inez.
I expect we're going to have quite the adventure together. I appreciate you hearing me out. We should move on.
Damn. That was worth the effort for the cool point, for the style points alone. By the way, I'm really satisfied. I didn't mention this before, but I'm really satisfied with the design of this town. I did not like how in Outer Worlds 1, all of the towns were surrounded by walls and they were like a separate instance from the rest of the world. Not because I think that's a problem in and of itself, but just because like it always feels unrealistic when video games design their cities that way. Like when you think about real cities, do you really think cities would just stop building once they reach the wall? Like they would never have like buildings outside or anything like that. I like that this city is like just out here in the open and then it just goes straight outside. I like that it's not constrained in that way. I can build distraction devices. They are not particularly cheap to make. I need energy canisters. I don't really need them right now, but I'm just trying to think of that one stealth skill that I got now. I'm good on short rounds right now. What was I just looking for? All right, the compact rounds. I'll try to craft it. Never mind. I think it depends on the setting. In medieval fantasy setting, it makes sense because they would usually go build another wall further out and go from there. I suppose you're right. I don't know. I always I don't know. I just, even in a scenario like a fantasy, medieval fantasy setting, I always feel like you'd at least see some like shitty thrown together shacks outside the walls. It always feels strange. Like it always feels like when you have a city in a game, it shouldn't just stop at the border. That's something Cyberpunk did really well. Because, and Witcher as well, because CD Projekt Red is just really good at designing cities. They always did a really good job of like, there's like smaller settlements outside of Novigrad, or there's like smaller houses and like a quieter neighborhood outside of, on the edges of Night City. Like, it's not like a city ceases to exist once you get outside of the center of it. There's usually like a smaller settlement on the outside. You know, think of Chicago suburbs. There's always going to be a little more. In a more space western setting like this, if there's a walled settlement, there should be a reason for it, like being a fort. It can also, like, I suppose it is fairly easily explained by just being like, the fucking fauna around here is dangerous as hell. We can't get outside, brother. And I think that probably was the explanation a lot of the time for Outer Worlds. It's just, I don't know, aesthetically, I'm always a little like, just not a fan whenever a city just ends.
I can't recall seeing any of these protectorate types ever run a scheme on each other.
We're gonna go get Niles. He's gonna travel with us again. I'll see how I feel about running around with 2 companions. It feels like a lot to me. But at the same time, I am often getting overwhelmed by enemies and spending a lot of resources to survive, so. Old West settlements had dangerous fauna and shit, and not all of them had walls. It's true. Where is the door to this thing? I do not remember. Is it here? I don't remember how to get into this ship. Is it just... Oh, it's right here. Oh, I just go to the door, don't I? Do I have enough keys for this yet? Fuck, I'm still 1 shy. I know I can buy one for $1,000, but it's a lot of money, you know. Damn, that looks sick. No, I don't have to look at her gross arm now. I can look at the cool one. Let's do this side quest. The road leading directly from Fairfield to Spire Grove's Plateau is blocked by a damaged cargo lift, but there's another route at the southern end of Paradise Island. I feel like Valerie is a companion just so you can't be entirely alone. I'm trying to think of like what scenario she'd even be good for though, because you immediately get Niles. Unless you can dismiss Niles and like tell him to fuck off forever. I'm guessing you can't dismiss Valerie. Everyone can leave. Except for Valerie, I guess. I have no idea where the path up this mountain might be. This could be it right here, if I can climb this spot, which I don't think I'll be able to. You go from the southern end of the island. How far to the south of the island? Am I going like all the way down behind the island here?
Well, you heard it here. Best of luck to anyone hull-headed enough to poke around that.
I think I probably do have to go from the back. I'm just going to teleport there because I should stop streaming soon. I have something I got to take care of before I go to sleep. And I want to take care of this one quickly, but I probably won't take care of it as fast as I want to. There was a point where I had to talk Niles down from leaving, and it really made me appreciate his character even more. Interesting. I won't ask the details on that, because I want to see it for myself if it happens, but I'm wondering if it's a scenario where did choices he didn't like too many times. Stop hopping. It makes too much noise. You know, gooifying enemies is actually not a great thing for me to do anymore because I can use their deaths to get better kills. Let's try it on this guy. I'm going to leave this body here and try to hide in this crater. And when this guy notices the corpse and he goes to investigate it, I should be able to deal enough damage to one-shot him. You can discover the body. I can also use my distraction things. Oh, he should notice the body though. Yep, there he goes. Okay, so he goes to investigate. Fuck. Well, I fucked that up by moving too quick. Never mind. Oh well, shit happens. But still, now there's like a decent reason for me to not gooify enemies. Even though I really like gooing enemies, not gooing them has a very functional purpose now. Chain kills. The game is good, Henrietta. I'm enjoying it a lot. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Your Moonman staff might count as a telescoping staff for mods. It is a telescoping staff, isn't it? Yeah, it is a telescoping staff. Or do you mean the premium one? Because that one just doesn't deal a lot of damage. I never saw a telescoping staff mod, unfortunately. Or maybe I just didn't. Maybe I misread or something. Yeah, it's a pretty big improvement over Outer Worlds 1, I'd say, Henrietta. They certainly seem to have cooked this time around. It's so pretty, goddamn. Yeah, this is and I've been forewarned that I have more to look forward to as well, which is exciting. But yeah, this is the first world, and it is very pretty. Let's get up there, it looks like. Whole place has been fucked up.
And now, a word from our sponsors. The stamen of a typical Arcadian Titan flower, or Colossicus arum, is responsible for dumping several pounds.
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly.
Jackson! Twitch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson!
Is this a reference to the guy using the levitation spell in Morrowind?
Unless you've stockpiled Falderall's mollifying
demulcent. Oh, I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they going to put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate an Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
I'll help in exchange for double jump boots.
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time.
Hey, you down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
No. Not my garden, not my weed. Why would anyone attempt to jump like that in the first place?
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allowed the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
This is Jackson. Too bad his business partner Fieldfield is going to be very upset. There's gotta be a safer way to test them. Why jump from up there?
Stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Eat a Rutledge?
That's right. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough. I can't fathom no sensible motive why she'd jump.
That's what capitalism does to a motherfucker.
She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself even after seeing the vast possibilities.
This music feels very inappropriate for this conversation topic, but
It's just impossible to cognize.
if I were you, I'd be much more concerned with how you're climbing down.
No way off this platform besides jumping, and you've seen how that ends. But you being down there makes you uniquely qualified to help us.
For money, maybe.
Tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to, well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
That's kind of fucked up.
Will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
What do you want to give me for it? Why should I go to the trouble of helping you?
What? It's your duty as a subject to...
I ain't no subject.
Remember, you're not Protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? A duties only.
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right. Sorry, I'm just a little flummoxed by being stranded up here.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we starve.
All right.
Poor Jackson wasn't raised in the Protectorate with a mind for science, and mistakenly thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So he jumped the opposite way, I told him. They're experimental. We've not laid eyes on them before. But the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
All right. I'm on it.
Thank the sovereign. Thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
It's amazing to me. I'm trying to think about the gadgets. What are all the gadgets? Time dilation they gave you at the start. The gas shield was essentially a side quest. You could have missed this. The goo gun, I think Valerie gave me. You can like miss 2 of these gadgets if you just don't do these quests. Yeah, you can miss the double jump and the gas shield. Hell yeah. Let me go ahead and loot all their shit before I go up there. The practical application of sweet berries. Amongst the various crops the Sovereign has discovered in Eden, few have had as sweet an impact on the Protectorate as these densely fibrous, exorbitantly oily, stupefyingly acidic kernel clusters. Originally dubbed sulfur seeds after their dreadful, abominably noxious effects were responsible for several grisly and, dare I say, grotesquely messy deaths in the early days of the colony, their name was revised upon the discovery of their myriad textile uses, and their value to the Protectorate was devised. With fibers that can be ground into solvent-resistant adhesives, tar, juice that requires minimal processing to become a highly indelible ink, and a naturally occurring pH of near 0, the potential uses for sweet berries are still being discovered. The next evolution of this research should focus on use for the highly viscous lubricant that literally drips from each berry and its potential as a non-absorbent gastrointestinal unguent. A lot of big words. Another trip up blade. I really want to find a better stealth weapon than I have. Or a better melee weapon than I have. I like the stick in combat, but it's just like, it's not really selling the stealth fantasy for me. I feel a little weird running around smacking motherfuckers over the head with my stick as I'm stealthing around. Is it effective? Yeah. Oh, very. But I don't know. I'd rather be stabbing fuckers. These guys get rocket boots or jump boots too? Oh no, they just are much better jumpers than me. You're bringing a knife to a gunfight? Well, not if they don't notice me and have time to pull their gun, I'm not. I can't harvest this.
They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
You know, if I can get up here using double jump, why can't they get down using double jump? Maybe I'll see. Maybe I'll see an answer when I get there. Or maybe they only had the one pair of boots. I'm going to assume they only had the one pair of boots. Or that they're cowards.
That's it? It was that easy?
Yeah, what's up?
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose.
So I can't use the jump boots to negate fall damage, unfortunately.
Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
You better pay me, boy. I don't care what you call it. Ah, advanced decryption key. All right, I can get the last one for Valerie. Get her mod kit. And then start saving up for something I actually want. Am I going to hear a nice gush when I put this overloader into this thing? They're not going to make me watch it as a cutscene, are they? Oh, God. Oh, I can hear the goo. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Shame about your friend.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Oh, I don't think you have that freedom after all. Which reminds me, I've been thinking of our deal. You should pay me extra.
What do you mean? You're already getting our urgently improvised extortive rate.
Fuck! I don't have my speech skill high enough.
Fair enough, stranger. What with the day's festivities, I imagine all our cerebellums are mighty strained. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well.
Thanks!
It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
Monocular target finder. Plus 10% weak spot damage. Grants additional weak spot damage relative to how far away the target is. Further distances grant a larger bonus, but damage fall off is still applicable. Damage bonus maxes out at plus 30% at 100 meters. I should probably use that. I like the look of this one more, but that's actually useful for my build. Oh god. I mean, I didn't expect the fall to be that long. Hopefully the game saved after the end of that quest. Oh, good. I made the same mistake as that guy. I tried to use the jump boots to negate fall damage, and it just don't work that way. When Auntie and her scrub muckers invaded, most loyal subjects gathered rifles and garrisoned Eden as though steadfast spines and devoted hearts were a match for military proficiency and prowess. It was inspiring, but ultimately futile. I aimed to make my end worthy of the faith the sovereigns placed in me. The 3 human husks found atop the nearby picker platform represent my fullest levy to the effort. I played a role as I plotted, earning the trust of the corporatists and turncoats until I was sure my sacrifice would account for them all. Just as the stand reaches its apex, I will toss myself into the primary drive spur and bind the pinions of the very fiber of my ever-devoted being. Hopefully my laugh will echo in their corrupt capitalistic skulls as they parch and starve atop the platform. Die in wasting agony, you mercenary vermin. Well, I guess we know it was intentional now. How much did you pay for the game? I did not pay for the game. Xbox very kindly sent me a code for the game. But it is 70? It's 70 bucks on Steam, I believe. Oh god, I might be flattening myself again. Okay. I can at least use the double jump to redirect myself, even if I can't use it to negate fall damage.
These riffs got me awful perturbed. Ain't reality hard enough without some nerve-wracking phenomenon punching holes in it?
It'd be great if you could tell me how to take care of
Been
him.
gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
Your friend is dead. I got this medicine, but Mrs. Farton, I'm afraid he didn't make it.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you had the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind?
I told you you were getting played.
Idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him. There's no... God,
I warned you were getting played, boy.
I'm never getting that promotion.
Thought you were a marketing genius who could sell anything. Good chance to prove it.
This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
Do I tell him about the boots? It could come in handy later down the line if I tell him about the boots. As long as he doesn't take them. What are these personal plasma thrusters? Yes, they're an old protector technology.
Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. I'd be laughed out of recreant reclamation. Imagine jumping about like a sprog. Ridiculous.
You could just ask me to prove it.
Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
Hey, before you walk off, I just want to show you something.
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a hull-side suite with an Elysian view in head office tower. First they'd solve it already.
Bro's too blinded by his grief, I guess. Look up local bounties? Drone swarm. Protectorate has dispatched a swarm of anti-corporatist drones against Fairfield. A drone cannot be reasoned with or persuaded by superior marketing and must therefore be destroyed. The drones are last seen in the hills around the Ministry of Accuracy. A bounty of bits and positive reinforcements will be rewarded to whoever brings them down. Bounties, huh?
I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom yet.
Alright, I gotta stop here. I got some stuff I gotta take care of before bed, and I probably shouldn't have stayed up so late playing anyway.
But not rock
But I appreciate y'all watching today. Saturday will be a Patreon only stream. We're doing a behind the scenes stream for the Golden Convoy video. So if you want to hear some of my thoughts about how that video was written, or see some of like how I did certain things, $5 a month for the Patreon, super cheap. It should be a lot of fun. I might stream on Friday. It's a big might. I have no firm plans right now. It might happen, but I'm not promising anything. Just going to put it out there that it could happen. Anyway, I appreciate y'all hanging out today. I hope you have a wonderful night. And I will catch you, if you're a patron, on Saturday. If you're not, maybe Friday, but definitely Wednesday. So I'll see you then. Talk to you later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.